How you doing, everyone? Scott here, and this is going to be my entry into Andy over at Andy's Vinyl Den's 777 subscribers contest. 777 representing Andy's birthday. If you don't know Andy's channel, which if you're subscribed to me, you'll be subscribed to him, but anyway, just on the off chance you don't know his channel, I'll put a link in the description. Covers a large range of music from country to classic rock to like 70s rock, heavy metal, just loads of stuff. Also does his own comic, Tales from the Dead Wax, which is, he's just released his first edition of that. You might have seen them kicking about on the VC. Not yet received mine, but I live miles away, so I'm going to give it a long time to get here, so, but cannot wait to see it. Anyway, Andy's contest, he wanted us to make a mixtape of a certain genre, as if you were giving it to somebody who'd never heard the genre before. So you could have picked 70s, 80s, pop, heavy metal, country, whatever you wanted, but it had to be 10 songs from the same genre, and you couldn't use the same band twice. So, this was hard, much harder than I thought it was going to be. I tried to do just a overall heavy metal one, and that didn't work. I think I've done about 4 lists, and I was just getting nowhere. I couldn't make decisions, so I thought, just go to what you know best, and I thought, hair metal. So, my mixtape of hair metal will start with, it's going to start with Warrant, and the song Cherry Pie off the album Cherry Pie. You couldn't have a hair metal mixtape without that song. Whether you love it, hate it, it'd have to be there. So that's my first choice. Next choice is I Turn It Up. Autograph with the album Sign In Please, and their song Turn Up the Radio, which I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with. Awesome song, and that would have to be on there for me. Next up is from a band called Bonfire, and I've actually just received this record in the last few days. It's from their album Fireworks from 1987, and it's the first track on the album, and it's called Ready for Reaction. In fact, it's Ready for Reaction, and it's just a great album. I've been meaning to pick this up for a while now, and it's just great. So, and I would say, if you've not heard some of these songs, check them out. Next up is from Dokken and the album Under Lock and Key, and it's the opening track on this album, and it's Unchain the Night. It is just a superb song. One of my favourites from, in fact, it might be just my favourite from Dokken. It's just a great song. So that was that one. Next up we have a bit of Slaughter, and it's from their debut Stick It To You, and it's the third track on the album, Up All Night, which I'm sure again a lot of you are familiar with. Up All Night. Next I have Rat, and it's from the album Out of the Cellar, and I was going to go for Round and Round, but I do prefer the song Back for More, so I went for Back for More. And again, just an awesome album. The next one is going to be from Skid Row's debut, and it's going to be Youth Gone Wild. Just an immense song. The guitar riff in that song, I could just listen to on loop for the rest of my life. Right, maybe not the rest of my life, but it's just immense, so that would definitely be on there. Next up is from Cinderella, and I don't really class Cinderella to be hair metal, but this album is a hair metal album. I mean, there's no denying it. And I would go for the ballad on this album, Nobody's Fool. Third song on the album, and that would kind of give the person who was listening to this mixtape a kind of sense of the variety that you can get from the hair metal genre. So that would be the ballad on the mixtape. Next up, I'm going to go for Motley Crue, obviously. And the album Dr. Feelgood. And I'm not showing off with the signatures, I just don't have another copy of this, so it's the only copy I have. And I go for the song Kickstart My Heart, just one of the biggest hair metal hits of the 80s, so I couldn't leave that off there. So that'd be that one. And the last track on this mixtape is going to be from Poison, and it's from the album Open Up and Say Ah, and it's going to be the song Fallen Angel. Just a good fun party track, Fallen Angel, just to round my mixtape off. So that's it. That's my 10 tracks for my hair metal mixtape. Great contest, Andy, although I found it much harder than I thought it was going to. But yeah, great idea. Congratulations on the 777 subscribers. I'm sure that is just going to go up and up and up and up and keep going and going and going. But rightly so, awesome channel. Just a great mix of stuff you show. And just to remind everybody, my contest will finish a week today. In fact, it'll be getting drawn a week today. So you still have time, even if you're late to the party, you've got as much chance as everybody else. So it is for video makers and non-video makers. So if you're not a video maker, there is a chance for you to win. So check it out. Again, Andy, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys later. Cheers.